The key to victory.
I love it. I do.
Yo, we are going to give you our keys to victory. What we think Washington needs to do to secure win number 2 against the Detroit Lions. Will, I'm going to go first. My keys to victory, simple, to the point. Number 1, nothing gets behind us. We know they have threats in the running game, threats from their running backs in the passing game, as well as their wide receivers and TJ Hawkinson, one of the best tight ends in the league. We need to make sure that we are keeping everything in front of us. And if that means we got to bring nickels and corners and safeties down to cover the linebackers and the running backs, so be it. Because if we get gassed, if they run a wheel route, if they want to screen and it's them against one of our linebackers, I don't feel confident right now that our linebackers are going to be able to, keep pace, especially not with Swift. Swift, right. He's a baller. That's my first key to victory. Second, we have to have dedication to the run. I loved what we did a week ago where it's not the conventional running style. We're not I-form, wham, I-form, cross, buck, counter. We're doing, hey, get them out on the edge and let's get around the corner. Get them out, on a draw. Get them on a screen. Get them where you got guys, you're opening up the field and then you're actually moving. Do some misdirection and multiple people, not just one guy running the ball. That's a lot of problem I think Gibson had when it's just him. He's the bell cow. That wasn't his forte. You need to bring Samuel in there like we did last game. We need to bring McKissick, give him a couple touches. Gibson, give him a couple touches. Give a bunch of these guys a couple touches. So 1, they're not tired. B, they're fresh. They're ready. Hey, and C, that'll keep the defense honest. If you got to have those linebackers and those safeties, those guys cheat up, that's how you're able to go over the top on them, which we've proved we can do. So, Will, what are your keys to victory this week?
Yeah, so my first one is going to be, we keep saying the guys' names. I'm focusing on our run defense. We need to contain DeAndre Swift. So he didn't practice today. He's out with an ankle injury. So we'll see how that progresses or how that impacts him on Sunday. But he is a home run threat. And as you mentioned earlier, the defense on Sunday did get gashed at times. And so we need to shore that up. I'm hoping that with Cam Curl back, that will allow Holcomb and Davis to focus a little bit more on the run there, fill in holes, but also our safeties in there. We can't have Bobby McCain walking in there to make a play and getting scared and not lowering into somebody, making a play. We've got to have them fill in those holes, okay? That's my first one. Okay. Second one is the defensive matchups, okay? I saw on Sunday where Jamin Davis was covering Travis Etienne. And so did Jacksonville. Yeah. And they threw it to him, and he got a big play. All right. I'm hoping with Cam Curl back, that's going to allow us to basically play Curl and Forrest in those situations because their offense goes through Chark, Hawk, and then St. Brown. Yep. So we need to be checking those guys. You have Fuller going against DJ Chark. We need Curl and Forrest to be checking Hawkinson, maybe a little bit of Jamin here and there since he can run, but we can't expose ourselves the way we did. We got to be on top of those guys. Yeah. I've got one more, but do you have anything else before I do my last one?
Curtis Samuel, focus in on a player. Yeah. Get him going early and often. I honestly think having that fast start that we had a week ago kind of was it helped us sustain through that time where we had the 3 turnovers and they came back and took lead. Keep utilizing this piece. Look, he's got a year's worth of time that he has been sitting and he's been getting healthy. Let's go ahead and let him work all that time. And while we're able to get Logan healthy, kind of help Logan Thomas healthier, because while he did great out there, he still looked kind of slow or, I don't want to say gimpy, but he didn't look like himself, like that same quickness.
Still recovering.
Right. But he was still able to make the plays. But I think that is going to open up the offense. Continue to get Samuel moving in motion and keep getting him the ball, because what's that ended up doing in the second half, you notice once they started going back to that motion, then all of a sudden you have a linebacker, you have a safety that's focusing on Samuel potentially going out in the out in the flat. And then that's opening something for Thomas, who can come in behind, or Dotson or McLaurin. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. You saw what happened last week. Get Samuels going early, because that has proved to be a big, big thing for us. So
So we're kind of on the same page here. Yeah, my third key is going to be challenge their defense and challenge their corners. Use our weapons on offense. A.J. Brown torched them for 155 yards. Goddard had 60 yards. And then that was basically it for Philly. They really only had two guys that they focused on. And I think we've got some weapons out there that we can confuse Detroit. Who's going to make this play today? So, not that impressed with their DB depth. So let's go after them. All right. Let's go through the air with it.
Yeah, let's take the top off that defense. And one thing we did not talk about, and I think you and I kind of talked about it, we went deep early, and I think that made those safeties and corners scoot back a little bit. You know what I mean? We let them know that we can go deep on you, and that's something that I don't think people had that threat a year ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? They didn't think
not with Heineke. No.
Well, right. So they didn't think that was possible, but now you have that threat, and with time, Carson can definitely take the top off. So let's do that. Take that shot early, even if it's incompletion.
Set the tone.
Exactly. Let them know, okay, wake up. You can't go to sleep, because we're going to keep
coming for it.
Yeah. So, that's where I'm at, man. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.